Alright, I'm going to show you guys how to do the Whiterats quest line. All you're going to need is a crowbar and a rope. This one's definitely worth doing and it has some pretty good rewards. Here's a map of all the places we're going to be going for the first portion of this quest. There's a lot of running back and forth between all of these hotspots, so maybe you want to just mark them on your map right now. So to start this quest off, we're going to meet Elsie down by the docks and ask her about her love life. She's gonna let us know that she's into a guy named Wilfred, so let's go pay him a visit. He's located on the far west side of town, so we're just gonna walk that way for a while. Once we get to this fork, we're gonna head south and then over the bridge, and Wilfred's house is gonna be basically right there. Go ahead and talk to Wilfred and ask him about Elsie, and he's gonna ask you to talk to her mother for a gift idea. So let's go ahead and make our way to Lurleen. That's Elsie's mother. She's pretty close to where Elsie is, so we're just going to take the exact path we took here to get back. Lurleen's shop is just going to be right up here next to Wolfram's with this nice fancy roof. Talk to Lurleen about Elsie, and she's going to let you know that she loves roses, but you should get a second opinion from her dad, Sigurd. So now let's go ahead and head that way. I'm just gonna head directly south from here and over the bridge to the pub. Ask Sigurd about Elsie, and then he's gonna invite you to join a gang for some reason. I'm not really sure what that's about, but I'm definitely in. Now we're just gonna go talk to Jaques, and he is to the southwest here in the house just upstairs. So now we're going to talk to Jaques about the Whiterats, and he's going to want us to go crawl around in the sewer looking for some symbol of theirs. So fortunately for us, unfortunate for him, he lives right above the sewer, although it does kind of seem like he's into that. Just head down into the sewer here and make your way south to the bridge that has the rope shortcut on it. This is relatively safe. You can pretty much just run past everything here and get through all of the shortcuts with no problem. So just go north and hit this manhole. Then we're going to head west and hit this one right here. And just keep going west for a bit into another manhole. And then at the end of this sewer area, there is going to be a chest with a stuffed white rat in it, and that is what we're looking for. Now we are just going to go ahead and backtrack to the other manhole and hit that. So this actually drops us off right underneath the first manhole we hit. So we can just walk up this staircase, go east, and here is the rope shortcut we took at the start. So just head back upstairs to Jaques, and we're gonna give him this disgusting stuffed animal rat that's been residing in a sewer for who knows how long. After we hand over the stuffed animal, he's going to send us to Benedict. Thankfully, he lives right across the way, just above the pub. Ask Benedict about the Whiterats, and he's going to ask you who the true king of Basile is, and obviously that's going to be Rasobar. Satisfied with your answer, Benedict will tell you to go talk to Rasobar, and he will have a new task for you, so let's go meet him. He's going to be located on the ship at the docks to the north. Ask Rasobar about the Whiterats, and then he will send you to Ulrich with a new task. He is very far to the east, so let's just make our way south so we can get on that road to the east. Speak to Ulrich about the Whiterats, and he is going to give you a new task to go negotiate some wages with a mysterious being. So we're going to head a little bit north here until we get to the rope shortcut and jump down on the dock. There's a staircase down that can be pretty easy to miss. There are a couple levers in this room that control the different sides of the gates here to let you in. But since it's already open, we're just going to go ahead and negotiate with this pale goblin here. Talk to him about some treasure. He's going to ask you how much. You're going to let him know a lot. And then he's going to ask when, and you say now. Now that the business meeting is concluded, just head back up the stairs and hit this escape rope and make your way back to Ulrich to the east. He's going to tell you to go talk to Rasobar again, so let's make our way there. give Rasobar an update, and he is going to tell you to go talk to Sigurd so he can formally invite you into the gang. Make your way back to the southwest to the pub to meet Sigurd. We're now officially in the Whiterat gang, which is pretty sweet, so you can start using those traders. But before that, let's go ahead and try to help Elsie get with Wilfred. So let's return back to him with some of the information that we got. So let's talk to Wilfred about this new information on Elsie we got, and he's going to have the great idea to buy her 10 roses. Thankfully, he's going to give us the gold for it, and he's lucky that we're nice and we're not going to steal it. So let's go get those flowers from Lurleen. Before I go to Lurleen's shop there, I'm going to take a quick detour to Wolfram's to remind myself that I'm an idiot. Now that we got those 10 roses, we're going to make our way back to Wilfred so he can package them up. Hand over the roses to Wilfred, and he's going to give you a package that we have to deliver to Elsie so that she can deliver it to Wilfred. give her the delivery and she's going to be on her way to get to work. Let's see if we can catch up with her and see how the star-crossed lovers are doing. Ask Wilfred about Elsie, and he's going to realize that he messed up his address on the package, so we need to go somewhere south and hopefully find Elsie. So here's a map for the route we're going to take to save Elsie. If someone's already been there, you can probably skip the levers and just talk straight to her, but I'm still going to show you where they're at. So just leave Wilfred's house and we're going to head east to the main gate of Basile. From the main gate, we're going to go southeast, but we're going to go a bit more south first so we can get along the river edge here. Now, this is where the quest gets dangerous because there's a Minotaur guarding Elsie, and he hits for quite a lot. But we're just going to take this rope shortcut to get over to the island, and then we're going to cross the bridge to the west, and this is basically where Elsie's going to be. So the lever that controls the gate that she's trapped in is in this hut right here. So this is lever 2, and it looks like someone opened it already. There's also a uncommon bow in the chest back here. And since that's already open, I'm just going to run down and talk to her to complete the quest. You actually don't need to even say anything to her. As long as you just start a dialogue with her, you're okay. Okay, so let me show you the location of the levers in case they aren't open for you. So once you go across the second rope here, just keep heading west, and inside this rock here, hidden behind, is going to be the first one. That's going to be the one that opens up the hut. Then just make your way back east and then a little north into the hut, and the other lever is going to be inside here along the wall to the east. Since there's a couple people fighting the Minotaur here, let me just go down and show you the cage where she is actually trapped. So she's usually just standing right inside here. If you're able to survive the Minotaur, you can just take this exit rope to the west here and just make your way back to town. let Wilfred know about Elsie, and he will reward you with a light missile spell, and that is the end of the quest. This is the location of the traders who will trade with you after the quest. Just please note that Benedict will only show up in this spot after midnight.